Oh, hello, hello, hello! In case you guys are joining us, right now it's a Grand Poobah, whatever Poobah means. And it's the game 3 between Ttes Esports, or you could say TD Esports, but I say Ttes Esports,
Ah, yeah.
and versus Orange Esports, that's Esports. And in game 1, if you missed out, we had some fantastic silhouette plays from WTF, definitely carried his team really hard. Game 2, we had some fantastic baby, Pebbles Flux combination, which just demolished the entire TD's Esports team. And now it's game 3, and TD's Esports definitely have the game face, so I'm not gonna pick anything like Succubus anymore. They're gonna pick serious lineup, I would imagine. No more screwing around, no more playing around. It's time for some serious. They want to win this. And first pick Polywog Priest. There we go.
There you go.
No
if they do the same roster but just switch out Polywog Priest for Succubus, I think they'll be in good shape.
Yeah, definitely.
Pretty close. But bans are complete, so let's just go over them quickly here. Armadon Electrician, Magmus Tundra Meraxis, Pebbles, Tempest, and Jeriziah. So we see Polywog Priest first picked here. What does Orange Esports have left at their disposal? What are you thinking, Moon? What are they going to do here?
They do love the Lunar Glaciers a lot. And BT's still on the board, and Bang is banned, that means BT's value goes up quite a bit.
Okay, so let me go get this done, game 3.
What?
They do love their Glaciers, man.
Yeah, there it is. So they're going to go Glacius Ophelia. Interesting. This is the first game this series we've seen Orange Esports with the Ophelia. She's been on TT Esports the entire time, so be interesting to see how Orange Esports handles Ophelia and to see what TT Esports does in reaction. They're going to go a Luna Forsaken Archer. Can't say I'm too surprised. Slick's going to get his Forsaken Archer here. Going to get swapped to him right away. And that is promising.
Yeah, I told you. Not going to screw around anymore. Slick is like, okay, no more Succubus, no more Scott. Let's do this.
Game face.
Let's do this.
Putting on the war
Leroy! Drink. Yeah, FA, Polywog, this standard shit right now. This is a standard place. Picks from your team. Polywog middle, Luna every bottom, and Suicide in one jungle. So standard right now. Like, CDC Sports, they really want to win this, so they're gonna play standard, play safe. They're confident in the game, and then they're gonna take it straight to Orange Esports. Like, we're better than you. We're gonna pick standard, and we're gonna rape you playing standard gameplay. No cheese, no unconventional play, straight up game. Let's do this.
Yeah, I can't forget, man. This is the house of Orange Esports on the Garena servers. So, TD Esports walking into their house and well, creating a ruckus. Pestilence, Bubbles going to be the next two picks for Orange Esports. Bubbles, I can understand, but Pestilence. How do you feel about Pestilence, Moon? Do you like him? Is he your buddy?
I hate him so much.
But
he does make FA food. If he gets really tanky and really high items, you could smash FA. But if he's so risky in the fact that if he doesn't take off early, he doesn't take off.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
he literally becomes the small sun.
For a long while, we'd see Pestilence every so often. Every time, I'd be like, "Oh my God, Pestilence! Yes, we're gonna say." Like every time, it's so underwhelming. Like he just sits there and farms until he gets Portal Key and Shrunken Head. And like it seems 90% of the time he either A, the game ends before he gets his core items and he's just a useless tubby piece of crap the entire game, or by the time he does get his core items, it's too late and he's already like kind of phased out and his initiation power is not what it would have been if he had picked up those core items earlier on. So he's kind of like he just doesn't have the farming tools. He's like old Vindicator. He needs a lot of farm but doesn't have the tools to get there. So I don't like Pestilence either.
He got it.
I'm done with Pestilence.
Me too.
I used to be a Pestilence fanboy, but no longer. So Wild Soul going to be used by Orange Esports yet again here. How do you feel about that now against this serious lineup from TT Esports as they do finish off with Andromeda Hag?
It's gonna be a Wild Soul suicide again. Like, it worked. Let's do it again.
It did work.
Oh, I know. Wild Soul suicide on safe lane. One or the other.
One or the other.
Like. It's gonna be hack suicide probably in bottom, and if also gonna be bottom, just gonna like get full EXP bottom. It's gonna be pretty funny to watch.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. So looking at these lineups, though, overall, what are your impressions? I mean, I'll be honest. I like the TT Esports lineup a little bit better. It does have a little bit more of a traditional feel to it.
I just think that instead of Pestilence, if there was something, anything but Pestilence, like anything, like literally, like if it was electrician glaciers, I don't care, Kraken glaciers, freaking even Berserker glaciers, or whatever, just not Pestilence. So much better. You know?
Yeah.
Like even the Dark Lady glaciers or Mage, oh, it's also banned, I think. Like Flint Beastwood glaciers or Chronos glaciers, Sandrift glaciers, Madman glaciers, anything like Trumbull glaciers, Valkyrie glaciers, just not Pestilence. They would have this late game or something like that. But I don't know. You can only go all in a while, stuff like that. But I do see a synergy between the Hellborn team. A lot of physical damage coming out from, but also Pestilence. You know that synergy.
Yeah, I see some synergy
Pushing
there.
power from Australia also.
I mean, they've got bubbles. Maybe so. How I guess they're gonna do probably. I would guess like a Glacius Pestilence. I would have said in the close lane, but is that the way they're gonna go? I feel like they're gonna head to the jungle, so it may very well be Glacius Pestilence in the top, Bubbles in the mid, and then Suicide Wild Soul. It looks like Shu Yu is headed to the bottom, so Suicide Wild Soul yet again.
They have to Suicide also. They think that they're gonna try in the bottom, so they're gonna Suicide and deny them all the farm, but Six is like, okay, they're gonna Suicide Wild, guys, come on. Let's be smart about this. We're gonna send try in top and smash the Pestilence Glaciers, because Pesty Glaciers just get raped.
Yeah, so WTF going to be down here in the close lane. Looks like solo Polywog Priest with Leon Black. And like you said, with Talaba, probably going to be headed up to the top for some tri-lane action, though. We'll see where he starts off. He is headed into the Legion jungle for now. Sky's the limit. So, Polywog Priest, you know, we were comparing Succubus to Polywog Priest last game. Polywog Priest on Bubbles, solo mid, heads up. Who do you like better for hero-wise for that scenario?
Poly.
What beats Polywog mid? Because it seems like that you're quite the frog fanboy.
Monkey King.
Monkey King.
Monkey King. Tremble. What? It's true.
Yeah, it's true. Monkey King's just funny. I don't know. It's a funny hero. He does acrobatics, and he's rarely picked, and he rarely
He's in the wrong game, dude.
Wins. So maybe Monkey King instead of Pestilence here would have been the way to go. So is that what you're getting at?
Your Monkey King Glaciers is better. But I think Monkey King is in the wrong game. It should be something like Marvel vs. Capcom or Street Fighter 4, not Han. Do you think so? Like with all the combinations, shit like that?
Yeah, I feel like he would fit in better with the graphics at least.
Monkey King, look at that crazy combo!
I'll be honest, every time I see a Monkey King, all I can picture is that video of you showing Idager how broken he is, and you're just calling him Idra. I know you've seen that video. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay.
And you're just like, come on, Idra, look, you want to see how broken he is? And you're just like destroying like 1,300 trash cans with Monkey King.
I'm like, I shift Q the combo too. I'm not even like, it requires 0 skill.
That's literally, every time I see Monkey King pick, that's pretty much the first thing that comes to mind. Just go, yeah, Monkey King's pretty broken. About to write Idra an email about it right quick. So you were certainly right about the tri-lane though. Andromeda did head top, and they started things off by scaring back XXF, showing him that they are not here to mess around, pushing him back, and he is not going to have an easy time farming. If you just sort of look at the initial creep scores here, our Hellborn team definitely off to a rough start. Bubbles the only one who's able to pick up any kind of reasonable farm here. So Glacius going to rotate, or pardon me, Ophelia going to rotate into the lane a little bit to try and curb the 2v3 scenario that is up here, but this is definitely going to be a bit rough for Pestilence. Down in the bottom lane, Wild Soul doing his trick, getting some of that lane control, going to try and slow down WTF as best he can, and slightly ahead in farm as well. So looks to me like this Legion side getting the better of the lanes, at least, to start things off.
Yeah, for sure. Also, it's actually doing a pretty good job bottom.
Yeah.
Ooh, and top first blood comes out in favor of Hellborn.
Not what I would have expected. Pestilence actually the one to pick up the Bloodlust Gold, so that is great news for Orange Esports. And we are going to see a Luna possibly fall here as well. Down she goes. Wang Wang actually going to be the one to pick up that last hit. So just as I say, the Legion team looking good. Orange Esports with a huge response, capitalizing on that misstep from Watalaba. So now we see Pestilence starting to Well, increasing the farm, but also having the opportunity to actually get close to the creeps. So that is great news. I don't know, maybe this Pestilence is going to be our poster boy for this game.
Why isn't Bubbles going for bottom moon right now? Is he retarded? He is. I'm really disappointed in this Bubble. Really, really disappointed.
Yeah.
That is some huge. Oh my God! Leon Black gives up the. Oh, now Leon Black. Oh my God, that was a free rune for Leon Black. I really don't know why he didn't go for it. He could just.
A series of unfortunate events. Yeah, I don't know. And now, I mean, he has a ward here, and that does give vision of the rune, so he knew it was a haste. Now he knows Bubbles has a haste, and that's, yeah. Back-to-back kind of rune missteps there from both sides.
Definitely.
So, Bubbles going to pick up the first one, though. That is, as we mentioned, is going to be a haste. Hag able to pick up a little bit of farm down here in the bottom lane, though Shuyu actually getting the better of him. He is sitting on 11 creep kills here, and Hag actually just leveling it out. But definitely a much more even lane for Wild Soul this time. Doesn't have to do his crafty Wild Soul tricks, but look at this harassment he puts out. He gets one root proc, dropping WTF down to like a third health. That is the power of the lane Wild Soul right there. He's just so hard to go toe-to-toe with.
Exactly, man. You can man up on him. You can smash him as a suicide lane. Yeah. Usually Hag smashes like Hag versus Bubbles. We see that like suicide Bubbles, like Hag just smashes him, right? Look, also is freaking holding the gun and out CSing Hag at the same time. It's unreal how strong the hero is suicide, and putting a ton of pressure on the tower. No, not many heroes can do that, man. It's just also dude.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely impressive. We see him right here, just like microing around the tower, pushing WTF back. I mean, L's handling this pretty well, but still is only limited with what he can do here. It's basically two heroes in his lane that he has to deal with. I mean, Boo Boo is 2,300 HP on Boo Boo. It's just ridiculous. I'm in the top lane, though. Not Wild Soul, Pestilence in a little bit of trouble, although I think he's going to be able to survive. He's going to get the flight off, so he's going to be able to head back towards the well. I kind of missed the beginning portion of that action, but he is going to be able to survive. The
annoying buzzing sound from his wings. If you zoom in on him, you can hear it. I hate bugs, man.
You hate the bugs, just hate Pestilence all around. Everything about him, the sound effects, the way he looks, the way he plays.
Yeah. 17-3, 15-3 for Hag Wild Soul. Once again, Wild Soul, OP. So strong, dude. Holy Christ.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good. So, in the mid lane, let's see how the creep scores.
Oh, root on bottom, root on bottom!
Almost. But still, the part that's just crazy is it doesn't cost Wild Soul anything to do that. It's just pure RNG. If he gets the root off, it's like, alright, Hag, say goodbye to at least half your health. Just from straight auto attacks. I mean, it doesn't cost him any mana, it doesn't cost him anything. Except some micro skills.
Young Black getting put away middle.
Getting put away. Sitting 22-5 in creep score against the 22-12 Bubbles, so it would appear you're right, he is getting put away.
Yeah. Bubbles, right now, is he gonna gank bottom? It's like doing some sidestepping.
Up in the top
lane. It is Wang Wang, he's sidestepping. Oh.
Slick's in a little bit of trouble. Wang Wang actually going to pick up the kill. Beautiful kill set up by Ophelia. Pestilence trying to come in to pick up the last hit, but wasn't enough. He's going to come back in for the stun on a Luna. Riser going to fall as well. So this tri-lane up in the top lane, failing for TT Esports, now sitting 0-4. This Ophelia has had one hell of a time up here, moving into the lane to set up those ganks. Now Pestilence 1-0-2. And again, getting some of that valuable time to farm while they have the opportunity in the lane. So things really on the up and up. For this Hellborn side, looks like Leon Black did pick up a rune at the 6-minute mark, and he does have a double damage, so level 6 Leon Black may be looking to set up a kill here onto Mr. Bubbles pretty quickly.
Double Archer with double damage, he's not gonna ulti this? Come on, Leon Black. Double Archer Catapult, that's the easy tower. And it's... Double Archer with 3 creeps and heavy ballista, and he has double damage rune and wards up, and he doesn't go for the tower kill.
You gotta wonder why he didn't. I mean, that did seem like a pretty ace opportunity. There's not much Bubbles can do to really clear that so easily.
Exactly, man.
I mean,
that's why.
Yeah.
Polywalk, that's why Polywalk was wrong though. You leave the bubbles TP top like that, I would have taken a tower.
Yeah, absolutely.
Easily, I would have. Oh, bubble TP top, I'm taking tower.
Yeah, absolutely.
Straight up.
I mean, especially with a double damage rune, there's nothing Bubbles can do about it. Bubbles has creep clearing potential, but he can't clear the wards very quickly, so he can't go toe to toe with you. With a double damage rune, I mean, Bubbles doesn't have that kind of burst at level 6 to just like insta give you. So I definitely agree. Things continuing the bottom lane here. We see L still at a very low amount of hit points, and it looks like he's just about to lose his tower as Wild Soul comes around the back. He's going to pop the ultimate, and yeah, the tower going to fall. So Shuyu winning this bottom lane fairly convincingly. Very, very early tower.
32 and 12, man. 23 and 3. That's why Wild Soul, it's so retarded. Suicide. I tell you, it's the Dota 2 thing. You're like, oh, we're one of Wild Soul 1v1s. It's going to be fine, right? No, it's not. Look how much domination Wild Soul gave Hagrid. Just so strong. This Shuyu player, so good at Wild Soul.
It is pretty ridiculous. In the mid lane here, though, we're going to see Bubbles get engaged on. He's caught without mana. Leon Black with a double damager, and he's going to save the wards to secure a kill. Very, very nicely done. More action in the top lane transpiring as well. Pestilence may be left behind here. He has that flight activated. Going to eat a Bat Blast. Nicely done by WTF there to activate at the proper time. Now Ophelia and Glacius on the run. Both of them very, very low, or low levels where I was getting at there. And Glacius actually does have Strider, so he's going to be able to stride away to victory. Fortunately, they weren't able to pick up any more kills, but still nicely done to pick up that kill onto Pestilence. PT Esports with a response.
They should have a lane ward there. When WTF left bottom lane, Shu should have called it out. I don't know what he did under that. They should have a lane ward top. WTF TP top. They would have just TP top, just back out and waste all the time. They tried to fight them. They didn't know Hag was there. And Hag just pretty much rammed the Pestilence back to the fountains.
Yeah.
Sent him back home. Man. Literally sent him back home.
Yep. Down here.
And nice kill by Leon Black and Bubbles though, winning middle like that.
Yeah, this is very nicely done. And down here in the bottom, they are going to be able to kill Boo Boo. No, maybe.
Not even.
Wow.
Like almost dying to Boo Boo.
God.
Even if a hasted polywalk. Also OP, man.
That's embarrassing. That's just embarrassing. Trying to focus down the bear while the creeps kill you, and the creeps kill you, and you don't even get the bear. Like, I thought Leon Black had a haste rune on right there. He didn't have an ultimate, but I thought they could have at least done some pretty serious damage to Wild. So all he has is red boots and 3 minor totems. With a haste rune, I thought they would initiate that for sure. I'm a little surprised they played that so passively. Although Wild Soul with a 10-minute bulwark.
Ophelia in the jungle catching FA.
Yep, FA gonna get caught. Wild Soul gonna come in. FA may be able to survive this. Oh, Hag gonna come in here. We'll throw the Sonar Scream, and well, it is gonna slow them down a little bit, and Slick's gonna be able to survive. But uh-oh, Luna may be overstepping. Nope, almost playing with fire, but still will survive. But yeah, as I was saying, Wild Soul now with that Soul's Bulwark, man. So that is a scary item pickup here. Only 10 minutes in.
Leon Black with mana ring, like it. Doing with a pushy build. TPing top right now, trying to set up a kill on Pestilence. Now the lane ward I said it's coming out has appeared. Come on, Pestilence! Pestilence, there's a lane ward right there! Okay, Pestilence, who's playing? God. That was a kill which was not supposed to happen. That was like a 3-second timing.
Yeah, you know, XXF standing his ground, being a noble warrior and whatnot. Unfortunately, is going to pay the ultimate price. So that's really a big misplay, though. I mean, we talked about Pestilence not having those farming tools, and he really had a nice advantage, some free farm time, and oh, hold that thought as WTF gets engaged on, and it's just that easy. Mr. Ghost and Handle a Baby dropping the rotation, and not much L could do. Unfortunately, he's not so tanky right now, so going to be an easy kill for the Hellborn side. To make that point about Pestilence, I mean, he's down to 240 GPM. He was off to a great start with the Bloodlust kill, and then a few subsequent kills after that, some free farm time. He's kind of lost that edge that he had, though. In the bottom, Wild Soul. Whoa! Wild Soul and Ophelia, man. Look at this pushing power. It's just nuts.
Neck on Ophelia. Nothing Legion team can do about it, too. That's the best part.
Yeah, I mean, they are going to pour it in, and oh, is it going to get denied? Wild Soul trying to get the kill. He is going to get the tower kill here. Bat Blast going to come out from Wretched Hag. Wild Soul going to be in a little bit of trouble. I don't know if he's going to be able to survive this. Looking for the root, but there's the blink back from Hag, and it looks like Ophelia is going to be forced back here. Ophelia's only level 4, so she's going to be forced back. and she will be able to survive. All the while in the top lane, they did pick up the tower kill as well as a kill onto both Pestilence and Iglesias. Leon Black and Slick's going to be proud recipients of those kills, so that is great news for TT Esports as well. Again, further picking on this Pestilence. XXF now sitting 1-3-2 down to 230 GPM.
Basically, Six and Leon Black carrying the team around. They 2v3 Bubbles, Glaciers, and Pestilence when they had a ward on top for them. Shit like that shouldn't happen in a high 3 game. Bubbles shouldn't have got caught like that, especially when you know exactly where they are from the ward. There are 2 wards in top lane too. They shouldn't die like that with their vision like that. Pestilence, why I said about Pestilence? So weak, man. So weak.
Yeah.
I say anything about Pestilence. That was like a Valkyrie even. Like, it can't be so easy, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Pestilence he just doesn't bring enough to the table, man. He's got a lot of problems. They need to take what they did from Kraken and just give it to Pestilence, and then maybe he'll be okay.
I don't know about buying Steam Boots on also though. That's kind of a misplay.
You don't like Steam Boots? What? Ghost Marchers the way to go?
Always go to Marchers on Poobah. First of all, there's no unit walking. Second of all, he doesn't benefit from the +10 strength or whatever it is.
Oh, I thought you were talking about, my bad, I thought you were talking about Pestilence going Ghost Marchers, or Steam Boots, not Poobah.
Yeah, Poobah is the Steam Boots. Terrible item to pick up.
Yeah, Poobah does not have stats. So, yeah, that's a good point. The 10 strength does absolutely nothing. I'm pretty sure Poobah has no real stats to speak of.
Oh, now he's dead.
Yeah, but yeah, now Wild Soul going to get engaged on, and I don't think
he
there's much.
Bottom, bottom, save them also. No. Dead.
Shuyu sticking around a little too long, and oh, another kill in the mid lane. My apologies. Leon Black going to get caught. The Kelp Field came out, and I guess it was a pretty straightforward kill. I actually missed all that in the mid lane. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But
Each person roaming around 500 gold, doing nothing, not farming, nothing at all. Like not. If that was a monkey, it needed to do some acrobatic and some comedic value.
It needed to
but
do
no.
some acrobatic.
This is Pestilence, so weak pickup, man. So weak.
Yeah.
Oh, they're making a kill. With Talaba right here.
Oh, I think this is going to be an easy kill. Now, with Talaba up way too far. What you thinking, son? There is no sight in your jungle. And maybe able to turn something around on Iglesias. Nope, not going to have enough damage, and XXF can be able to pick up that kill. So that is a step in the right direction here for Orange Esports, but still kind of...
Oh, middle Slicks!
Invisible Bubble's going to come in, going to open with the Song of the Sea, and he does not have a Kelp Field here, so this is going to be all about the Shell Surf. Is it going to connect? Indeed not, as a Luna comes in. Bubbles gets turned around on, he gets thrown in the trash can as WTF picks up the kill.
Whispering Helm, 15 armor on FA, he can just man up, and Slick's having the presence of mind like, hey, if I run away, I'm gonna die because the auto attacks. I'm just gonna man up for my life steal 15 armor and win.
Yeah.
And Slick does exactly just that. Misplay by what's his name again? Handela, baby.
Yep. Big misplay right there. And now TT Esports just holding on to this momentum. They're now up by about 3k experience. So they are certainly in good shape. Leon Black going to throw down the Voodoo Wards here on the Tier 2 tower in the mid lane to try and catch a little bit of a tower advantage. I mean, this Wild Soul Ophelia has been pushing very well, but now we are going to see TT Esports now level it out in tower kills. Thanks to those, or actually, no, oh wow. Yeah, that is going to level it out, pardon me. This top tower, I thought that top tower was going to fall, but it's still at very high HP. So.
Yeah, at least also gave himself back his boots, so that's good.
That's good, that is good.
Thank God.
Thank God. So yeah, Poobah on red boots now. We'll see what Wild Soul does here. I'm kind of curious to see if he is going to be able to farm up a Maka Brilliance. As we noted last game, will kind of depend on TT Esports. If they pressure him and slow him down, then he's not going to be able to just static farm that expensive item. But if he does have that opportunity, he may very well be able to farm it up. Uh-oh, WTF in the top lane, going to get frozen, and I think he's going to go down. The Minotaur rotation on the way. That is just too much CC control for... CC for WTF to handle.
Really nice micro.
Yeah, beautifully. One of those things looked
really
very
nice.
easy, but very nicely executed.
And so I think I really like Slick's item pickup. It's like on the ball on item pickup. Slick's once again proving one of the best players in the game.
Yeah.
Item pickups was so good. Every time I look at him, I'm like, damn, that's smart. It's always so good.
Yeah, it is, and you know, he's one of those players that he never has that set item build ahead of time. That he, you know, you're just like, all right, I know what Slicks is going to do here. He's so adaptable, and I think you're exactly right. We're going to see some more tower exchanging, though. ORGE Esports going to pick up the Tier 1 and Tier 2 in the top lane, while all the while Slicks did destroy a tower in the bottom lane. And they are going to pose a little bit of a defense here. They're going to go straight in. Leon Black does have a portal key now, and Leon Black actually going to get taken out. ORGE Esports going to steamroll this team fight. Oh no, this could be so bad for TT Esports. This is going to be Rack City, son.
Oh my god!
Big throws coming out here.
Oh my god! Get on my level, whole Rack City.
Oh my.
It's time to play Rack City. Slick Spice back. No, no, no. Rack City, bitch. No, no, no. Rack City, bitch.
Yeah.
That's freaking retardedly huge. Oh my god.
Slick's actually going to use a buyback.
Force the buyback.
They're going to hold it off.
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know what happened. I just saw Leon Black blink hex and got raped by a Minotaur. Super nice play from Wang Wang. Such like normal Leon Black blink hex. He has like 0.5 second window to stun him, and he did it.
Yeah.
Like amazing play from Mr. Ophelia. Like who does that? Like Poobah blink hex is gonna one trap right away, right? Ophelia immediately Minotaur stuns. Like so fast, man. Like just like that.
Yeah, I mean,
so
that fight,
and then
we see a lot of ultimates still on cooldown. The Void Grip, Voodoo Wards, as well as the Bat Blast, all still off cooldown. So you're exactly right. I mean, that speaks to the power of this Ophelia. I don't know, man. That is some sick plays coming out for sure.
For sure, man. And Bubble's 3-man silence, 4-man ulti, if I'm not wrong. Like perfect play by Mr. Handala, baby.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. So is that going to be enough, though? I mean, Pestilence has now picked up that portal key, which is great news for the Hellborn side. And we've talked about Pestilence being so item dependent. Is that enough, though, for them to take this momentum and keep it up? Unfortunately, they couldn't get racks, which really would have changed the state of this game. But I don't know. Now that Pestilence has portal key, maybe we'll see him start to play a little bit more of a driving role here.
I just can't believe that happened. That was.
Yeah.
I thought TD's thought it's gonna be a 40-minute game where Slick just raped and everything, and like, and boom, like this Minotaur just like out of nowhere putting Leon Black away.
Minotaur MVP. Yeah, that's pretty serious.
Minotaur MVP for sure. If Leon Black could one trap off on Pestilence, and Pestilence didn't blink and stun the Hag and to follow up, that team fight would have been pretty super different. Hag would have ultied because he wouldn't have been stunned. Leon Black would have ultied, raped. Slick would have just right click and raped them. That would have been a team fight for Legion, but
yeah,
just perfect gameplay from Hellborn.
Perfect execution.
ORGE's, but
so Wild Soul has now picked up his Sword of the High. It is in the inventory of Poobah, so he's going to be able to get a pretty timely mock here. And if you look at that GPM chart, Wild Soul is the one that's pulling ahead on this Hellborn side, now sitting at 450 GPM, actually a little bit ahead of Slicks here. Pretty impressive, man. This Wild Soul play just continuing to impress me, not only for the early suicide time, but also just as the game continues. We see Mr. Ghost going to overstep his bounds a little bit here, unfortunately going to get picked off around that bottom rune spot. Easy kill for TT Esports.
Easy kill. Very well played. The reason why Wild Soul isn't like played at all in the competitive matches, I think it's because people are too lazy to micro the bear. Like, let's be honest here, like, you hate microing the bear, don't you, Zyori? Like, I'm too lazy, I just want to play one hero, or the bear is too hard, I'm just going to throw my hero, I just want to play one hero and be safe, own comfy little world. But a few of the pro-ity, with a skill set to micro a bear, I mean, why not? Like, Shuyu obviously like showing that he's fantastic Wild Soul player.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
It really is.
His bad mic.
It really is. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, as a Tundra player yourself, Moon, you can micro a bit. I'm disappointed that we haven't seen any Moonmeander Wild Soul come out yet. Is that gonna be the next hero that you
always
master?
want to tell him. Yes. Like, no. Damn it! I shouldn't give it out. But yeah, I've been doing some stuff with Wild Soul, man.
Playing some Wild Soul. All right. I hope to see some Wild Soul. I mean, I actually kind of like him as a hero. He used to be my favorite hero to play for a little while, so I like seeing Wild Soul. And I really like the Arctic Wild Soul skin, too. It's very, very adorable skin.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So things definitely taking a little bit more of a passive toll, though, after that last failed fight for TT Esports, I should say. What are you thinking here as far as aggression? Which team needs to start stepping up and controlling the momentum in this match?
I would say Hellborn, but also as a mock, so he's gonna outfarm them all.
Yeah.
And they have full control of the Legion jungle now, so they're just raping the jungle, taking all their stacks. Oh my god.
Yeah.
All delicious. That farm.
Nom nom. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely good stuff. And again, I mean, the Ancients, it seems to be the recurring theme, TT Esports being very wise about stacking their Ancients. And they have a triple stack here just waiting to be killed, so maybe Orange will meander their way over and find a way to take out the triple stack there. I still don't understand why Orange is so like anti-stacking Ancients and clearing it at every rotation. They just really don't seem to care about the Ancients at all, and it just don't quite get it.
They see Slick to stop and then they push middle. Nice. And oh my god, that tower didn't last more than 20 seconds.
30 seconds, yeah. Try 10 seconds. That was just like
10 seconds.
Obliterated.
Like boom, bam, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, 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 boom, bam.
Boo Boo doing what Boo Boo does best, being a bear.
Being a bear.
Being a bear. So it looks like
Now they're gonna take
Kongor?
risky play right here. TD's Esports chance to do. They see this, they have a ward there. This is TD's Esports chance to get back in the game. Six notice like this is our only chance. Now we're gonna lose this game. We have to capitalize on them doing kongor. We have to, and we have to. And this is where this game is gonna get real exciting.
Big Leon Black initiation coming? No.
Leon Black! He's a jump pestilence though.
Yeah, well, Pestilence was actually pretty committed there. Like, Pestilence was tanking Kongor, taking bashes to the face, and there was definitely some opportunity for initiation, but I guess TTES here just trying to scare him away, not going for the counter Kongor kill, but just trying to prevent them from doing it. But Orange Esports, man, they are playing with fire. They really want this Kongor kill. Luna going to throw a red power throw in there, and we could see some initiation. RNG coming out with Talaba somehow still alive. The Bear's actually going to die, and oh my gosh, I can't believe he's still alive. The fight commencing. The ward's going to come down. Beautiful plays from Wretched Hag here. A nice bat blast. Leon Black going to get taken out by the mighty Wild Soul, though. And this is going to be a one-for-one exchange as things continue. The fight's getting all scattered about. Bubbles trying to finish off Andromeda here. Not going to overcommit, but is going to be able to pick up the kill. So that will make it a two-for-one exchange. Pestilence now could be in a little bit of trouble. He's going to flight away. Forsaken Archer going to head for the hills. May be able to survive, though. It does depend if Boo Boo gets a root proc. Bubble's going to come in, too. Slick's going to fall. Make that a 3-for-1. This is looking really bad for TT Esports, actually. And they may lose some racks here. This tier 3 tower in the bottom lane going to fall at least. WTF going to go down. That's the power of the Pesty ultimate getting obliterated. Welcome to Rack City.
Also MVP. Also MVP, man. Also MVP. The PPP.
Wow. I mean, this is incredible. WTF actually going to buy back here to try and make something happen. The ranged racks fall. Melee racks shortly to follow. Actually, the melee racks may get left alive here as the rest of the Hellborn team is headed for the hills.
I don't know. They should have went all in. Zophila should have sent him also back while he just hit the racks. That was worth it for one racks for death. Definitely worth it. I don't know why they didn't go for it.
Yeah.
Like he's playing super safe. SS. What did I call it? Super safe.
Yeah.
But that's not a buyback.
Yeah.
But I guess they don't really need to commit. They really could just play it out like that. But oh my god, that also
he's getting
he pretty much put his bear uphill. If you didn't see, I saw it from my team fight point of view. When Bubbles nation perfectly onto the FA and Hag, also put his bear up there and prevented Hag and FA from entering the fight while they took out the Luna, Andromeda, and Leon Black, 3 of them. So it became just FA and Hag running away and living. Well, after Pestilence just chases FA and kills him right after. And Hag misplaced and blinks right into try to save FA when he was really died and died right after that.
Yeah, definitely right. A pretty convincing team fight. I mean, TT Esports is now at the point where they are kind of playing with... I mean, they're sort of on their last leg here. One more big misstep like that, and you can be rest assured that 2 lanes of racks will go down, if not all 3. So I think TT Esports has one more, one more lost team fight in them before this game is going to get very, very difficult to turn around. They're not out quite yet, but it's getting rough. Wild Soul now has a demonic breastplate, sitting 3-1 and 6,
Jesus,
just below 500 GPM. I mean, he is ridiculous right now. Slick's continuing to farm well, but only a Geometer's Bane now to complement that Whispering Helm. So he does have a nice bit of armor, sitting around 20 armor, to try and mitigate some of that damage from Wild Soul, but fortunately...
to be honest, not many people know this. He needs plated greaves. He needs to put the demonic on the bear and take the steam boots onto himself and give the bear plated greaves. The reason being that plated greaves, when you use it, this is 20% base damage increase for units. Do you know that? So his bear's gonna hit like a freaking truck with plated greaves activated. Yeah, for the bear.
Wow. Okay. So
you don't really do the math, but I do the number crunching. So yeah, plated greaves is OP and well, so man, so OP, man.
Accountant Meander pulled out the calculator, and no, you're right though. That's huge. So I still, I mean, regardless of all that, steam boots on the bear is just silly. I mean, it makes no sense.
Well, I think it's just attack speed. That's what he really is gunning for.
Oh,
like, I can guarantee.
Right. I mean,
yeah,
that's true.
Rather than spending if you do the math again, rather than spending 1,500 gold, I'd rather buy this like 2 gloves of haste. 30% attack speed instead of 25. Right?
Right.
Instead of 25, you just want the attack speed, and why not just make that into a Midas? No. Right? So Midas is gonna bear. I read a late Midas than a Rinse Team Boots, to be honest. It's just the same thing. This one's attack speed on it.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's not worth it to buy Steam Boots.
I feel you. I had something else that I wanted to bring up, and now I can't remember. Pestilence, though, is actually the one with the token, and Ophelia has a barrier idol. Where did that come from? Gonna use the barrier idol straight away. They're just gonna go straight in here. Orange Esports, man. They have no fear, gonna go straight for it. The bear gonna be the one taking most of the crowd control, some cooldowns being blown. And that's actually kind of what Orange Esports was hoping for here. The bear just gonna come back out, and this top lane of Rack's gonna fall. Legion side not even posing a defense. They're gonna sacrifice the Racks, looking for an opportunity to try to engage this. But I'm not sure they're gonna find it. Look how far back TT Esports is. They're so afraid of this Orange Esports.
They want them to die. Yeah.
Oh.
They're baiting to die.
Yeah, they're
Look
open.
at Orange Esports isn't biting though. They're just hitting the racks. They know it.
Yeah.
They're not biting for it.
Oh, there we go. The
Poobah
initiation.
gets taken out though.
Oh no, Bubble's gonna be the one to get ward trapped. He's gonna get push booked out. He's gonna be just fine. Pestilence gonna go in. Andromeda gonna fall to be the first death in this fight. Pestilence gonna get crowd controlled, but the rest of the team comes in. They finish off Polywog Priest, and I don't know, Moonmeander looking very bad for TT Esports right here. The token is gonna get burned. Pestilence gonna pop right back up. Uh-oh, no. Orange gonna overcommit a little bit here. They had such a beautiful position, and I think they are gonna overstep their bounds. Down goes Ophelia. Pestilence and Wild Soul, the only 2 left alive. Now Wild Soul gonna fall. Pestilence will be able to pick up another kill. A quad kill coming out for XXF. He is on an onslaught streak. A lot of buybacks being used by the Legion side. It will allow them to save that mid lane of Rax, and they are gonna pick up a genocide. So that's what TT Esports was waiting for. Orange Esports to make that one misstep. A hat trick coming out for Slicks.
Yeah, and diving like that. They dove like that, like immediately. They dove all the way to the 2 towers at defense.
Yep.
They didn't need to dive at all, and in dove. That's why I'm talking about TDC Sports once again proving why they're one of the best teams.
Yep.
Baiting the dive, baiting it, Leon Flag, baiting the dive, buying back right after.
Yeah. Absolutely. I
Like
mean,
this 4.2k goal.
you called it, yeah, you called it from the beginning, man. That's exactly what TT Esports is looking for, and they got it. So I don't know. They lost that top lane now, and this tower in the mid is low. I mean, at this point, I almost feel like Orange Esports could just get a couple of Ophelia minions, get the bear, and almost just go all in, tunnel vision the barracks, and just get mega creeps if they really wanted to.
Yeah.
Or at least
That
just,
token.
I mean, sit back, put the bear in the front lines, and I mean this tower is gonna fall pretty easily. And then after the racks are exposed, I don't know.
Exactly.
I mean, the bear is just so
I
freaking
said
tanky. It's ridiculous.
I said too. Yeah. I say that too. Like bear should be the one holding the token, not the Wildsoul itself. They're not even targeting Wildsoul. They're targeting the bear.
Can the bear pick up
Positions
the
himself.
token? I don't think
No,
he
you
can.
should have picked up the demonic breastplate onto the bear.
Oh,
So the bear can get more attack speed off with demonic breastplate. It's 40
yeah.
40 attack speed passive and 10 passive armor. That would have been so huge if bear had the freaking demonic breastplate.
Yeah.
But no, he gave it to the hero.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. I mean, at this point, I think Orange could just secure this win by putting everything on that bear that Wild Soul has, and just start a fight and just try and lock him down and just let the bear destroy all these buildings. It's pretty straightforward. Where's the? Oh, there's the bear. There he is. So Ophelia actually gonna be forced to blow some cooldowns to try and keep these minions alive, as they do get taken out. And oh, some initiation happening here, and the first kill is gonna come onto Leon Black before he even gets the wards off. That's absolutely huge. Pestilence has his shrunken head, as does Slicks.
Leon Black buys back.
WTF, and oh, you're right, that is gonna be a buyback. So Leon Black's gonna be here, but Andromeda has fallen as well. That tower taking a lot of damage. Leon Black gonna come around the side. Pestilence gonna get taken out as Hag comes in. Bubbles is in a little bit of trouble as well. He does have that double damage rune, but is he going to be able to survive? They are going to be able to turn this around on Leon Black. There's that proc on the roots that we were waiting for. The mid tower does fall. The racks are exposed. Wild Soul just going to finish off the melee barracks in the bottom lane, or at least chip away at him. He's going to pull WTF out of the mix. Going to get frozen by Glacius. They're going to be able to turn this around, it looks like. Down goes WTF. Beautifully done by Orange Esports. That's what Wild Soul is made of right there. TT Esports trying to hang in there, doing what they can to keep their limited racks still alive. It is a 3v4 though. Wild Soul still alive, and he's going to be able to finish off this melee Brax, I think. Another bear popping out in just a matter of seconds. There it is, and Slick's going to get frozen. I think Slicks is going to fall right here. That very well could be the nail in the coffin. Down he goes. Andromeda, the only one left alive. The bottom lane of Rack's going to fall. Andromeda going to die. That's going to be a genocide, and that's going to secure the win here for ORGE Esports as TTES pulls out that vote to concede.
Well, also played that perfectly. Just, I'm in awe. Shuyu.
Shuyu, man.
Just crazy. Yeah. And then Glacius coming in with the big plays too.
Wow. Yeah, at the end,
I'll take
Glacius
credit,
rotating
but,
those
yeah.
imprisonments was huge. But Shuyu, man, big hearts going to Shuyu. That was 5-2 and 15 Wild Soul. It's 550 DPM.
15.
Wow.
Damn.
Holy biscuits.
Holy biscuits.
That is nuts, dude. So, Orange Esports going to take the series here, the very last series for the Grand Poobah Season 1. Orange Esports going to win it 2-1 over Thermal Take Esports. Wow, wow, wow. What a series. I'm Zyori, and casting with me, of course, was Mr. Moonmeander. Hell of a series, though, Moon. That was a great way to start off my Friday.
Great way indeed.
I
can't believe that Wild Soul is just so good. So good, man, Wild Soul.
Absolutely.
Are we gonna see more of that from you now?
Yeah, David. I demand more Wild Soul.
Probably, yeah. Well, yeah, thanks for casting this game. And yeah, anything you wanna say?
Follow me on Twitter at ZyoriTV,
thoughts?
and follow Moon as well at Moonmeander, because Twitter is.
You guys never heard of my stream before?
What?
You guys never heard of my stream before? Twitch.tv/Moonmeander. It was really nice to visit.
Moonmeander.
God.
At Moonmeander.
I don't know why Dave is like this.
But no, that was a really good match, man. I don't God,
Yeah. And you know they've been pronouncing his name wrongly?
But Shuyu?
It's Shui,
Shuyi.
like waterfish. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I pronounce it Shuyu just for the American fans.
American fans.
So American.
Shuyu? 我知道 Shuyu.
Wait.
Yeah. But no. I think Shuyu MVP, second would be Wang for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ophelia.
Oh god, that Ophelia too. 5-1 and 10. God, that Minotaur stun on Leon Black.
Yeah, right. I don't think it was a misplay. Just a really good counterplay.
No, yeah, just so well executed. That's just like, that's one of those things that is so cool. But oh man, I don't know. I wish I could just tell more people about that didn't understand, and they could be equally excited about it. So, all right, I think the other takeaway: Pestilence sucks. I know Moon's gonna
Pestilence sucks.
I mean,
Yeah,
come
they
on.
made us eat our words, didn't they? They made us eat our words, man.
Yeah.
That they did do.
Yeah,
It's
they made it work, but Pestilence,
tough
I
for
mean,
him.
it was looking a little shaky for a while with that Pestilence. I'm not gonna lie.
What? Come on, man. It could be any Blink X hero. It could be any X Blink hero, like Blink stun hero, like what? Cthulhu,
Dude.
Malikan, any like anything
Yeah.
that can blink on, like even the Legionnaire.
Legionnaire, there we go. Legionnaire, he's oh god, Legionnaire.